Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samaa News. Here are today's headlines. Pakistan and the International Monetary Fund have made considerable progress in talks on the latest reviews of the country's bailout programme, but have yet to reach a staff-level agreement. IMF Mission Chief Eva Petrova said in an end-of-mission statement that the IMF team and Pakistani authorities will continue discussions in the coming days, with a view to concluding the reviews. Talks assessed risks from the Middle East conflict and rising energy prices to Pakistan's economy, balance of payments, and external financing needs, as the country imports most of its fuel. The fund said program implementation under the $7 billion extended fund facility has remained broadly aligned with authorities' commitments through end February 2026. 6 vessels, including 2 fuel tankers, have been attacked in Gulf waters and the Strait of Hormuz, marking a sharp escalation in the ongoing conflict between Iran and US-Israeli forces. The assaults, involving explosive-laden boats and projectiles, have disrupted shipping in the region. 2 tankers were struck in Iraqi waters while loading fuel. Iraqi officials reported that 1 crew member died in the attack, while 25 others were rescued. Both tankers were carrying fuel products for Iraqi clients, including Basra Gas Company and the State Organization for Marketing of Oil. President Donald Trump has escalated warnings to Iran, threatening military action if any mines remain in the Strait of Hormuz, a crucial passage carrying roughly 1/5 of global oil. The US military has eliminated 16 Iranian mine-laying vessels, with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth confirming strikes targeted ships and storage facilities. Trump said technology used against drug traffickers could permanently eliminate any vessel attempting to mine the strait. Earlier confusion over tanker escorts added to global uncertainty, as a deleted claim that a US Navy convoy had escorted a tanker was later denied by the White House. Iran's military command says the world should be prepared for oil prices to reach $200 a barrel as tensions escalate in the Gulf. In a statement, military command spokesperson Ebrahim Zolfakhari said oil price depends on regional security and blamed the United States for destabilizing it. Tehran said that several ships have come under attack in waters near the Strait of Hormuz, a key route for global energy supplies. Iran also launched fresh strikes against Israel and targets across the Middle East. A strike on an Iranian girls' school that killed scores of children may be the result of US use of outdated targeting data. Video surfaced that experts say appears to show a US Tomahawk missile striking the area. But exactly how the tragedy unfolded has remained unclear, and the Pentagon has declined comment, saying the investigation remains ongoing. A source said officials responsible for creating targeting packages appeared to have used out-of-date intelligence. A second source confirmed that out-of-date intelligence appears to have been used. On the other hand, an Iranian official says the newly appointed supreme leader, Mujtaba Khamenei, has been lightly injured but is continuing to operate. State television described him as war-wounded following US and Israeli strikes that targeted Iran's leadership at the start of the conflict. Khamenei has not appeared publicly or issued a message since his selection by a clerical assembly. Meanwhile, President Donald Trump says the war with Iran could end soon, as there is practically nothing left to target in Iran after nearly 2 weeks of strikes by the United States and Israel. In an interview with Axios, Trump said the conflict could end whenever he decides. Separately, President Trump says he is not worried about possible Iranian retaliation on American soil. His comments come as the FBI warned police in California that Iran could launch drone attacks against targets on the US West Coast. According to an alert, Iran may attempt a surprise strike using unmanned aerial vehicles from a vessel near the US coastline. Trump also urged oil companies to continue shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, saying US forces have neutralized most Iranian naval threats. Iran says will target economic and banking interests linked to the United States and Israel in the region after an overnight strike hit a building connected to Bank Samaa in Tehran. A spokesperson for Iran's Qatam al-Anbiya military command accused the US and Israel of carrying out the attack, calling it an illegitimate action that could trigger retaliation against financial centers tied to the two countries. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samaa.tv. Thank you for watching Samaa News.